I really like Rivian right now, and they just said that they are unveiling their R2. It's complicated because it's like, well, the next great Tesla or next great disruptor is not going to be an electric car company. And I feel that, and Rivian's really going to struggle when I think it compares to autonomy and Tesla bots versus Tesla, but they're onto something. I think the Rivian brand is really, really cool. I love going into the Rivian store, amazing customer service. They have $10 billion in cash. They've been making a lot of improvements to their gross margin profile. So anyway, I thought this was the time to take what I do, a toe in the water position in Rivian. So the way I kind of think about this, and it works, is like, I love Rivian. I've been following them for years, but they are losing an absurd amount of money. And I'll actually pull up the financials on Main Street. This site, Main Street, is incredible, by the way. You can go to mainstreet.com/hyperchange. I'll put a link below. Get 10% off when you sign up for premium, and then you get locked into the price, which they're about to raise. So that's a really good. But Rivian here, amazing company, amazing products, a $15 billion market cap for a company that did $1.34 billion in revenue last quarter. That's right. So they're doing like, 4, 5, 6 billion in revenue a year. They're only trading for less than 3 times sales. So that's insanely cheap. The reason why, they're super unprofitable. But this is kind of it's misrepresenting the truth here, because it looks like the gross margins haven't been improving. Gross profit and operating income still suck. Well, this is why that's a little bit out of whack, because there's been this like LCV or LCW write-downs, basically all these initial ramp-up cost write-downs due to overpricing or mispricing inventory that Rivian had that are about to go away. So if once this changes, then I think the Rivian's people are going to be like, wow, maybe Rivian is actually a good company. Maybe they do actually have a lot of potential. Like, you got to think a little bit ahead. And then there's the R2 launch coming up. So this is big time. The R2 launch. Rivian is set to unveil their R2 platform on March 7th. This is going to be their cheaper vehicle. This is going to massively grow the company. This is kind of the make or break for Rivian that could get them to profitability. This has been rumored for years. So this is a huge, huge deal. Rivian is about to unveil their cheaper and lower cost vehicle. And if you think about it, it's like, okay, 2 to 3 times sales is really cheap. They're about to unveil this, $40,000 to $50,000 Subaru Jeep-esque electric Rivian car that's going to take revenue from 5 or 6 billion a year to 10 to 15 billion a year, maybe 20 billion a year. That's when things get really exciting. It's going to take a while to play out, but I see huge growth potential for Rivian. I love the brand. I love the idea of just electrifying in more ways than just Tesla. Frankly, other car companies have been lacking and scaling back. I'm actually looking at a Rivian van just pulled up outside my window right now. That is epic. Okay, that's a good sign. But I don't know. This has been so long in the making, but I wanted to have a toe in the water position with Rivian. So once again, it's not a huge position. It's only 5% of the portfolio, but this is a big moment. I've literally was super bearish on Rivian when I saw the company. Also, here's my account so you can verify. The value changed a little bit because I marked it down at market close, but you can see I'm keeping it real. Here are the positions, all transparent. You can see all my trades and stuff. But my Rivian trade up $18 right now. But you can see it's just such a small position, like only $270 in Rivian out of a $5,000 portfolio, 4.9%. So just a toe in the water nibble on Rivian, but I'm keeping my eye on it. I think that has tons of potential. This is the kind of thing where, like, if it goes really lower, then I might want to buy more. And that's how I'm kind of managing it. But I also want to see the improvements in gross margin. I want to see the R2 crush it. I want to see them be on a good path to be able to fund the R2 with internal cash, not need too much more dilution. So there's a lot of ifs, but there's so much potential. I'm seeing a lot of light at the tunnel at the end of Rivian, and the risk reward here at 15 billion market cap with 6 billion in sales with huge growth on the way. I really like that risk reward. So there's Rivian. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Rivian. I'm a shareholder. Let's go. Okay.